You know Final Fantasy? What a series! The first Final Fantasy I ever played was with my brother, and it was 10. My brother and I, we would stay up all night in our little fort that we created playing Final Fantasy X and enjoying every moment of it with our snacks like our little mini Reese's peanut butter cups and pixie sticks, but we'd rip them all and like put them all into one giant bowl, so it was just horrible concoction of sugar. And then we would have our little microwaved hot dogs that were stuffed with cheese. We never fought any battle. Literally, the first time we played it, we fleed every single fight. So there were so many boss battles that we were just stuck on for literally months. And I remember all the cutscenes still because you couldn't skip them. You couldn't skip the cutscenes. So if you were stuck on a boss, you'd have to rewatch that scene about 1,000 times.
Say more!
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me!
I literally watched this scene about 1 billion times. But the boss battle that still gets us, that even to this day still lives in infamy in our brains, is Sin Spangui. This freaking guy. Oh, that cutscene, it took forever first off, so you'd mentally just think, oh, here we go again, hopefully this works. Like, it's because we didn't level up at all getting there. We barely got through anything beforehand. We didn't even have, like, fire or anything like that. We were so horribly underpowered. It was by some stroke of a miracle that we were able to get through it. And after much turmoil and pain, I remember my brother and I would celebrate at like midnight when we finally beat the dude. Oh, I guess our philosophy was, if we have Auron, he'll win everything. We don't need to level anyone else up. Boy, ain't that not the truth. But one thing about 10 that always stuck out to me was that battle theme. And the main fight music is just so dang memorable. Like, it hasn't left me after all of these years. And in fact, because of that fight music, it inspired me to check out the rest of the games. I wanted to see what kind of music they had to offer. And that, of course, led me to fall in love with all the other Final Fantasies, especially the turn-based ones of I'm an old man. I really enjoy the series, and the music is a huge component to it. And especially when it comes to battle music, which I listen to probably 2 to 3 times a week. But why have they not lost their luster? How are they still so fresh and pumping to listen to? Well, that's the video, my boy. Let's find out. I've reduced it to about 3 different reasons. Some of them are broad, but, you know, just hang on with me, okay? First one is going to be structure. And what this means in layman's terms is the way that the music is built. The commonality among the themes is that it starts with this intro. It has some rhythmic backbone that pulses throughout the rest of the tune. All of these have this pulse that just continues, and it is ingrained in you as you get pumped to play. But then after that, there's like a catchy theme that digs into your soul. I mean, you could probably sing every single battle theme if you really tried. Usually it's followed then by like a B section that's somewhat a bit related to the first one, but can be a bit different, can be somewhat different, but it always finishes with some grand build-up into the peak of its epicness. Builds up and builds up and builds up. It just gets so all the way to the end of it, which just flows seamlessly back to the beginning. And that's the general kind of structure of all Final Fantasy battle themes. But now, some of the games, they do have a different structure, kind of follows and does different kind of things that music theory-wise are different. But I don't really want to get into that. I just want to talk about the main general structure. All right, and number 2 is going to be the mood. Now, something that people seem to forget is that mood, it matters in music. The feeling of the piece of music that you're listening to is all important, and it dictates the emotion of the scene and what you need to feel. Even if it is subconscious or just in your face, it's so important, which is why a soundtrack is such an important and memorable part of any game that you play. So what exactly is the mood of Final Fantasy's battle themes? Well, yeah, it's a heroic battle, fighting evil. It's in a victorious, beautiful minor key, but has a touch of hope that you think will prevail. It's pumping and it never lets up as it grips you. It's the music that when you hear it, you need to win. It's the same as most anime things. Pumping, epic, but minor music with a hope to vanquish all evil. And the third reason? No resolution, please. One thing I've noticed in the battle music is that, well, it doesn't resolve. It just continues going. The reason it flows into the beginning so well is that there's no finality to it. It's the main reason it can repeat again and again and again. It's just tension ad nauseum. There's a resolution there, almost there, but it's like a bone dangling right in front of you. You can almost reach it, but it's always running away from you. Now, one would say, wow, that's a tease. I'm unsatisfied. I'm offended by Final Fantasy personally for treating me like this. But no, dear fool. The reason it works is for what happens at the end of the battle. Every single battle, there's always the victory fanfare. This always serves as the resolution to every single battle theme, leaving you with this huge sense of completion, and it's so satisfying, there's a lot of gratification, and it just feels so complete. You might not notice it outwardly, but your phone-addicted serotonin-craving mind of yours will notice, and each time you have a battle, there's a conclusion. It's amazing structure to how a game is made. And it's just so clever that they are able to do it in the way with music as well as the battle. You have the satisfying motion of destroying the enemy and winning. You're vanquishing evil. But it implies that even more so with its music. Subconsciously, there's going to be this tension, battle theme, and resolution at the end, which just gives you that extra boost to serotonin. That's what really makes Final Fantasy and the music in it so good. Specifically, so memorable when it comes to the battle music. Thanks to you, the music resolves, and it is hella satisfying. So, this part of the video was supposed to be me playing my version of a battle theme. I was going to try to compose my own version of it and show it to you guys and see how well it compared to my analysis and see how it all felt, but ultimately it just made me realize that no one can be as good as Nobuo Uematsu. I got frustrated every time I tried to do it because it just didn't sound as good as what he does, and so I guess I'm going to dedicate the rest of this video now to how amazing of a video game composer Nobuo Uematsu really is. So there's to you, buddy. I'm sorry I didn't mention you yet in this video, but I was going to mention you at the very end. But now you're going to get even a bigger spot because, man, you're so good at what you do. I wish I could be you, and someday I hope to be you. And now, out of frustration, I'm just going to be angry cleaning some dishes and kind of taking care of some errands. But, oh, what a great composer. Check out the rest of the music in the games. Can you tell that I live in Texas? That's HEB. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go clean the rest of this freaking kitchen, put that cereal and salt down over there away. And, oh, my dog is complaining. Love you guys.